I'm Danny, and this is the Scream Princess podcast. Hello there, everybody. I'm Danny, and you are watching the Scream Princess podcast. And as you can see, I've got an exciting one in store today. We are here live. No, we're not. I keep saying this. We're here live, but we're not going out live. But we are filming live from Romford Horror Festival. So we're here in the heart of Romford at the Lumiere Cinema, and I am being joined right now by Dean Sharp of Dean of the Dead Hot Sauces.
Yo.
And I'm so excited to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you for agreeing to
having
this.
me on the show. You won't be saying that once you've tried this one.
Oh, I'm excited. So I've actually known about your sauces for a long time. You've rebranded actually since I think I first saw your sauces. So you used to have like different chili sauces of varying heats based on like different horror films, which I think is still the case, but you've switched up your films.
Yeah, I had to. So when I very first started out, when I sort of put the idea together to put the business together, I kind of had a bit of a brainwave. I think I come up with the title Jeepers Reapers or something stupid like that. So I was like, oh, this is cool. Maybe I could do like a play on words with like loads of different horror films. So I had like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Sauce, a Nightmare on Elm Street. So, and that's kind of what got me into like conventions, doing the convention circuit. And it kind of got me like a bit of a following, you know, like especially in the kind of horror community. So I was doing more horror cons and comic cons than I was actual chili festivals. So because they're way more fun.
I've never been to a chili festival.
They're good fun. They are good fun, but it's a bit of an older crowd.
Right.
But they are good fun, and you can see the chili eating competition, and that's always fun because you get to watch people in pain, which everyone loves.
Yes.
But yes, with the names, it was all going really well, and then I got slapped with a cease and desist from Warner Brothers, which was like a 15-page email that, in a nutshell, said, "Change up." Can you swear?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because okay. Said change. Well, they didn't swear. I'm going to swear. Warner Brothers didn't swear. I'm going to swear. They basically just said change up your shit. Otherwise we're going to take the court. And
could they really have? Because you didn't name it exactly the same.
Well, this is the thing.
It's different enough, but you just didn't want to bother going.
Yeah, well, it was kind of so I didn't make it easy for them at first because I was just like I'll have a bit of fun. I'll just kind of back and forth with them for a while, and I was sort of digging my heels in because I thought it like. I wasn't using any imagery. It was a play on words. I tried to look into it without getting proper legal advice. That's expensive. Yeah. So they were adamant it was over the line of fair use. And I was like, no, it's not. And then they were going to like Instagram. It started getting really nasty. And the Instagram were threatening to shut my account down. And I could go on for a while, I won't.
No, it's fine, you can. I know you're in like the big, people will like, you know, big companies with all the money. It's very easy to like shut down the smaller ones because there are things that like that they get away with that other people don't. And it's like, there's no fairness on Instagram. Not really.
And then in the end, Warner Brothers, we're basically like, if you don't change it, we'll take the court and we're Warner Brothers. So, and I was just like, I mean, I knew that all along, but I just wanted to be a pain in your ass for a while. So
that's because I did actually wonder why. I was like, because they were like, they were cool names. These are cool names too, but it's just different, isn't it? I think when there are the names like based on horror films that people have heard of, you're like, oh,
that's what drew
I want to buy
people
my
in.
favourite film, you know.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Actually, they are all very different in flavour.
They are all different in flavour. Yeah.
You know,
they
might have been your favourite horror film was not a flavour that you were fancying.
Well, when I switched out the names, I kind of just went for like, I carried on with the puns because I think that's what was attracting people. They like the puns, you know. It's like the Nightmare on Elm Street and the Scare. What was the other one? I can't remember. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, stuff like that. So I kind of stuck with like Christmas cracker dad joke puns, and it still works. Like people kind of come up at conventions, they go, "Oh, I had a scare. That's so funny." I'm like, "It's not that funny." But
so I'm going to go through these. So we've got Handle with Scare hot sauce, and this. It says in denial, and it's Naga chilies with peach, mango, and pineapple. And I've realised now they've got the chilies on the side, so maybe this is not the right order.
Well, I can. So basically,
that's a 3. Hang on.
So basically, with these, this is a selection. I've probably got about 20 different flavours altogether. So I've only picked like a select few just to bring along. All the normal ones have this kind of branding on, like this kind of thing with a little logo and whatnot. Whereas a lot of these are my sort of collab sauces, like the Sauce Superior. And
How do you know with these ones? Because those I can see how many chilies are on the side, and these ones I can't.
You don't. You have
Well,
to guess. It's
you said that's the worst one, so that's the order I'm
It's
going
like hot sauce roulette. You have to guess.
So I'm going to start again. Can we see the titles? Where can you get these, actually?
You can get them from a website, which is www.deanofthedead.com. If you type in Dean of the Dead in Google, it'll come up straight away. We also do like a lot of pop-up stores, so like events and Comic Cons, horror cons, tattoo cons. Hopefully Download and Bloodstock Festival this year, so music festivals, alternative markets, but online essentially.
Yeah. Well, I will put something at the end with the details so that people know where to get it. So I'm going to start again with these now. So first up, this is Sauceperilla.
Oh,
Sauceperilla.
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously we know where that's.
Yeah. So it's a peri sauce. So I thought sarsaparilla. Obviously, horror fans know what that is, and peri sauce. Pretty outside.
I feel like not last year, the year before, this festival opened with a Suspiria themed installation. I couldn't make that night.
Yeah.
I was here like the next night, but yeah, they did. And this one I am super excited about because this is a special edition toffee apple sweet chili sauce for Video Shop Tales of Terror 2. And I have to look at that because look at the pink wax. The attention to detail is incredible. I kind of don't want to open it, but I also very much do. And toffee apple, I love toffee apples, but it reminds me of bonfire night and Halloween when I was a kid. And also I really like the toffee apple cider, if you've had that.
I have had that, yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. When you're camping,
yeah.
have different drinks for different things.
Oh, yeah.
And that's like my camping
I love
drink.
toffee apple cider, yes. It's very nice. Yeah, and it's very sweet. It's very, very sweet. So it's like a thick, sweet chili with some toffee apple flavouring in there.
So that's 3 chilies hot, and that's 3 fires hot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna.
Are you just guessing?
They're kind of. I bought a selection, and they're kind of roughly about the same heat, but apart from that one on the end, that's not messing around. That one. But I would say that that's probably about the right kind of order. I'd say. Do
you have to do a Scoville thing? Because I've got loads of chili sauces at home, and some of them say what Scoville they are, and some just not. There's not like a legality or anything.
I don't test it. There is a way of testing it. You can send it off to get them scientifically tested, but it costs a fortune to do.
You don't have to. It's not a rule.
So you don't have to do it. No, I mean, and the thing is as well, because I know the Scoville levels of each individual pepper, but once you start mixing it with stuff like fruit, so if you mix it with peach, mango, pineapple, the sugar from the fruit neutralizes the chili. It takes the heat down, and it's the same for anything really. The one on the end there, for example. So this one's got fruit. This one's got fruit. This one's got cherries. This one has no fruit. The one on the end doesn't have fruit. But it's got bourbon whiskey, lime. That's a fruit.
That will numb the pain, won't it?
Bourbon whiskey. So it's hot, and you get pissed.
Amazing.
Oh, it has got fruit. It's got lime in it. That's a fruit, isn't it? And then it's got 9 million Scoville extract. So that's basically like the oil that you extract from the seed of the chili, which is where the heat comes from. And that's got some of that in it, that one. So it's a good one.
Oh God. Third up there is the Handle with Scare. So that's the one we originally were going to have first.
Yeah.
And that is the one with the peach, mango and pineapple, which sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds like nice on a salsa. Or
it's kind of like a mango chutney kind of vibe, I'd say. Like a spicy mango chutney.
And then we have got what is that?
So that's called Shrieking in Tongues.
Shrieking in Tongues.
So we made that for a band called the Eagles of Death Metal.
Right, and this is
this has
got the cherries in. Cherry cola.
Yeah, cherry cola.
I like the idea of that. Oh, amazing. And then finally the Terrifier.
Yeah, and that's the bourbon lime whiskey. Bourbon lime and 9 mil Scoville extract and Carolina Reaper.
And it says bourbon lime, Reaper. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chilies on the chili scale.
Yeah.
So that's super scary.
That's the bad boy.
So I went along to the supermarket today, and I was trying to find, because I've always been watching the hot ones.
Yeah.
So this is why I was like, well, Dean, he's coming to the festival. I can do the hot sauce challenge. But I couldn't get any vegan chicken wings that you didn't have to cook. They didn't even sell carrot sticks.
What?
No, they sold like chopped circles of carrots. So we've got Thai style crackers, and we're just gonna go for it. And then I've got some soy milk. You've got a cocktail.
This is a cocktail.
I wonder if we can do this without though.
I feel like we've had these Thai style crackers before, and they're pretty good.
Are they?
So, yeah,
It says they've already
they're not
got a
bad.
spicy kick. So I don't know whether we should do this and then start talking about your films, or whether we should, like, will we be able to talk once we've done this? Will it be funnier?
Oh no, we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine.
We'll be fine?
We'll be fine.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll be okay. I mean, it's really once you get to that one, that's when it really kind of like takes off. But
I might take off. I might start flapping and end up like through the roof.
the chair starts spinning around.
Yeah, I
smoke
feel like
coming out,
if, yeah, like if you're a cartoon character, you know, like the fire comes out of your ears. I feel like that could happen.
It might
Well,
happen.
what inspired you to make the chili sauces? Have you always been a chili fiend?
Yeah, so it's a weird story. I come from a musical background. Like for 20 odd years, I was in the music game. I was in sign bands. I was signed to a label in New York. We went on tour with the Libertines, or we played at Hyde Park with the Libertines, all this kind of jazz. Anyway, the band came to a grinding halt. We got like a visa to go and travel to tour the States. Got the visa approved, and then just before we were about to go, the band split up. Our singer she's got a very famous dad, Ray Winstone. So I was going to say she was a brat, but I don't know.
You just did.
I was like, don't say she's a brat. Don't say she's not a brat. She's not a brat. She's lovely. Anyway, the band collectively didn't get on.
Shall I beep that bit out, or are we good?
He only lives around the corner from us. We don't want Ray knocking on the door. I've known those kids for about 3 years. I've grown up together. But anyway, we just difficulties, as you do in bands. You know, this is the cliche story. Anyway, the band split up, and I needed something creative to do, like immediately. And God knows why, it was hot sauce. And I kind of went to a chili festival, and I just liked all the art. I liked all the just how creative a lot of the producers were getting, like with their label.
Oh, the artwork's incredible.
And I was just drawn to that, and I've always loved spicy food. Like growing up, when I used to go visit my dad, he used to take me for a curry all the time. I don't know, I just kind of melded and I love horror as well. So like spicy food, horror. I just kind of put the ideas together, and then I started doing Comic-Cons, and there was nobody else on the Comic-Con circuit selling hot sauce, and they were selling really well. So now I do all the Comic-Cons all over the country, like Edinburgh, Manchester, Liverpool. We travel around everywhere now.
Remember Chili Pepper Pete's in
I know
Brighton?
Chili
Because I
Pepper
remember
Pete,
like
yeah.
going in there and buying like some interesting hot sauces.
Yeah.
But that's not there anymore, and you have to find like niche stores that
Yeah.
will sell them.
Yeah, there's not loads around. There is still, you got the Spice Shop on the lanes in Brighton, and there's another shop there as well, somewhere, kind of tucked away. There's one in Leeds. But yeah, there's not many.
No,
yeah?
so it's definitely like an original like idea for you.
Yeah, especially for like artisan sauces. Like you can go
Yeah.
to festivals, you can get them online if you know where to get them. That's the thing. So a lot of people don't know it, but they only know what they see in like big supermarkets and stuff like that. Yeah.
I feel there's a kind of link then, because I was talking a long time ago to Bumblefoot.
Oh, the guitarist who used to be in Guns N' Roses.
He was in Guns N' Roses,
Yeah.
and I'd gone out for some
He did hot sauce
drinks
as well.
before. Yeah, he's got hot
Yeah.
sauce. We'd gone out for some drinks, and I remember him like telling me about these hot
They've
sauces.
got drinks with
so he's got-
Bumblefoot. That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, there was a
That's
couple of
pretty
them.
cool.
It was like some of the band, but not Axel because he hadn't turned up yet.
Okay.
I think they were friends with a friend of mine's boyfriend, and
Yeah.
they were like, "Yeah, come out." So
Oh, cool.
we went to the Hard Rock in London, and
Oh, yeah.
and literally no one was rock and roll. We were drinking like Coca-Cola and eating nachos, and he was talking about hot sauce. So
That's
yeah,
cool.
it was a long time ago. I think they were. I don't know what gig they were playing.
Yeah.
Something in the UK anyway. But yeah,
They're not doing his own hot sauce. What there's a lot of bands. So like the lead singer from The Offspring's got his own hot sauce.
Has he?
The Killers have got their own hot sauce. Motley Crue have got their own hot sauce. Alice Cooper's got his own hot sauce.
Oh, so there's a link.
Yeah,
There's like
so
some weird link.
Yeah, so there's it's become like, especially now with bands, I think they like it as a kind of quirky alternative, as a
It's like
sort of bit of
merch, but,
merchandise.
yeah,
Yeah.
cool merch.
So we do that for the band The Eagles of Death Metal. The drummer from the singer from Queens of the Stone Age is in this band.
This one
a lot of
looks
stuff.
like the colour of this one looks like it might be nasty.
It's not too bad. It's a
No?
barbecue. It's like a barbecue
okay.
flavour. We do sometimes when we at events, people try this and like, "Oh, that's harder than I thought it was going to be." So hopefully it catches you out in a good way.
Okay. Let's start opening them. We can keep chatting. Let's start opening them.
Yeah.
We'll get around to them, but if they're open,
I'll start with this one, because this one's a real pain in the
it
ass.
looks so good. It's like I kind of didn't want to open it, but obviously we need to try it.
Yeah.
We need to try it.
But yeah, Bumblefoot. That's cool. That's very cool. Yeah, I am a massive Guns N' Roses fan. But I know he's kind of only in the band for a while. But
Yeah.
very cool. But yeah, I do a lot of collaborations with like bands and stuff. I'm currently doing one. Well, it's sort of in the works for a metal band called Cannibal Corpse, who are massive in the sort of death metal scene. But yeah, I do all kinds of stuff.
Whereas that was second, wasn't it? That was there.
You have to.
It's always like witchcraft, you know, when you do the like little spell bottles and then you wax the top.
Yeah.
How do you do it? Do you just literally do it with a?
So you have to order. So you order the wax, and then you get like a pot.
Oh, you just
like
dip it.
Like a saucepan, yeah, and then you heat it so it goes all really gooey, and then you just like. But you have to. I learned very quickly you have to wear gloves because it like as you slam it, it kind of goes on your skin, and that's bloody painful.
Because I was thinking when I'm doing like a bottle, I'm literally there with like a match, just trying to melt my wax.
Do you know what? I tried loads of different ways at first, and then you sort of just keep doing it until you get your own sort of knack. And that was, just dip and bang, dip and bang.
You're still trying to get in, or
that sounds wrong, but dip and bang. There we go, I got it.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay, so that's the second one.
Woo.
Let me sniff.
Oh, the smell. Garlicky.
Oh, it's on my nose now. It's garlicky. It's on my nose. Have you ever had a hot sauce where you've like then touched your skin and your skin, you've actually like gone red?
Oh yes, to various different body parts.
Yeah, there's men that don't want to do that. I've had it in my eye. I've got chili sauce in the eye. Like, you know, you rub your eye and you're like, I really wish I didn't do that.
We got this one on the end, so we got because we have samples at events, and sometimes the top of the bowl gets a little bit smushy, so you kind of wipe it off with a bit of tissue to keep it clean. And sometimes it gets on your hands, you don't realise it's there, and then you kind of do this or this, and then you can't see for about half an hour.
Okay, well let's go for the first one. Have yourself a cracker.
All right. Well, ladies first. Let me do ladies first.
Okay.
Welcome back to the Scream Princess podcast.
So that'd be me.
Okay. Okay, I've got a cracker. And how much do you really put on?
Do you want me to put it on for you?
Go on.
Shall I put it
Oh
on?
God, this is like the worst. I should have said no. No, I don't.
Are you alright with spice normally?
Yeah.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Yeah. I've had like the worst one I've ever done was something. I think it was called Evil One or something. It was in like a white liquid in a pipette,
Ooh,
and that was pretty evil.
Yeah, that sounds
So
like extra.
I think this is probably going to be alright.
Right, you have to kind of get your good bit out.
Okay. Okay, this is.
Hang on a sec.
Whoa. Okay. Oh my goodness.
There you go. You got to do it properly.
Can you see that?
You'll be fine.
And she's laughing off camera.
No, you'll be
Oh no,
fine.
he's doing it too.
No, I'm doing it as well. This is okay. This is a peri peri sauce with habanero.
Peri peri.
Cheers.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers. Yeah.
Oh, that is really good. It's got a kick.
The heat comes after.
No, I'm eating it now.
Not terribly. It's not too bad, that one. But with all of these, you'll find you'll get the flavour first, and then you'll get
That's
the heat
lovely.
afterwards. That's actually quite nice.
That's
Quite nice,
really, really good. So this is habanero, onion, garlic. Oh, it's got lime in it.
Yeah, so we've got some lime. So it's a peri peri, essentially. It's a peri peri sauce with habanero, some garlic, onion,
Yeah, I like that.
various
That's
other
it.
bits and bobs.
Feeling the heat in my
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, you just
Like
get like a
it's
little
like-
perspiration.
Yeah, you get like a little you feel like just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit,
A little bit of
a
a
bit of
glow.
shimmer, a sparkle
Okay.
off of the.
I don't feel like I need the milk, so that's.
No, not yet. I reckon you'll probably be okay until you hear that. But let's see.
Okay.
Let's see. Maybe not. I don't know.
Are you ready for another?
Should we do the second one?
Let's
Yeah.
do the second one.
All right.
Okay.
So this is the Video Shop Tales of Terror sauce for the movie, which I can't wait to see. I love the first one.
I'm excited.
Right,
I'm
so-
going to be the first person to try this then.
Yeah, you are.
Because no one else has had this yet.
No, not yet. So it's just like a sweet chili with some habanero on it as well. Whoa, hey, sorry,
Okay.
that comes flying out the bowl. You don't have to have all of that if you don't
That's
want.
okay. This is sweet chilli, right?
It's sweet chili,
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
you'll be fine.
Okay. I've got a Tabasco actually. You know Tabasco do like Tabasco and then they do a habanero Tabasco.
Yeah.
I got one in Texas and it's a scorpion chili Tabasco.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
And
that
that,
sounds evil.
yeah, like, and you know how like it gets a bit gunky.
Yeah.
And then one day I like took a knife and got the gunk out and then like poured it in my tea. It was so hot. Okay.
That's what I do with that one.
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That goes really well with them. That goes really well with those crackers, actually.
That's also really nice. And I'm not usually a massive fan of sweet chili, but that's got like a sour to it as well. I think there's like,
Very sweet and sour.
for me, sweet chili is just too sweet. Often, you know, like, and it's like that gloopy, sticky, but that's not.
It's got a bit of sour. It's got a bit of sour.
What would you recommend to have that with?
Thai style crackers.
It does go really well with them.
Thai style crackers, or what was the other thing you was going to bring?
Well, I was going to get carrot sticks.
Carrot sticks.
No, I wanted to get fake chicken wings, but you have to cook them, and I don't have a kitchen here, so I was limited.
To be fair, they go.
Crackers.
Oh, it's got the back of my throat. Oh dear.
I feel like
What
I'm
is
doing
that?
well with that one.
They kind of go with anything like barbecue meats. This one's good with like actually stuff like this, you know, anything kind of Chinese-y mixed into rice. Peri peri's good with chicken. This one's really good with chicken if you like sweet stuff. This one is very sweet.
Okay, next.
This one, so I think we're gonna kind of sail along these until we hit that end one. Yeah, ready for the next one? Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. Saving the best till last.
I'm not worried, like, but I do feel like on camera this could be.
Yeah. That's the thing. I didn't quite know like how extreme. Cause as I say, there's about 20 sauces altogether that we do, and I was like, I don't know how extreme to go because some of them go really extreme.
Do they?
And I thought I'll just do a selection of like, oh shit, sorry.
It's okay.
Do a selection of just different flavoured ones, you know.
Yeah. No,
God.
that's good. You've got
Generously pouring today.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers, yeah.
That's another one's quite sweet but fruity, not like it's not
That's
gloopy.
super fruity. I need a bit more sugar on them, I think.
I like it. I think it's nice. I'm trying to think like I don't know, like in like some kind of like a nice salsa
It'd be good
type,
with-
like mango salsa or something with that on it.
Yeah, or like in a salad. Good in a salad.
I definitely need to start eating more salad after this weekend because I feel like I'm going to be living on like junk food while I'm here.
I am literally.
It's like what's quick and easy.
I'm in my smoothie phase at the minute. Yeah.
Well,
I
my
have to.
partner literally just texted me today when I got home. He's like, I've just bought you a present, and he's bought me a like a smoothie maker.
Okay.
So I was like, oh,
That's a good present.
it is a good present. It is a good present.
But you're like, what are you trying to say?
No, we both said we need to be more healthy when we get back. Like,
Honestly, I literally can't put a smoothie maker down. I love it. I'm just like, it's just like a little game.
yeah.
But
Well, we'll see.
yeah,
I've got a juicer. It lives in a drawer.
I think it's the easier they are to use, the more you use it.
Yeah, but it's the washing up, and I don't have a dishwasher.
true.
Right, we're on to number 4.
Right.
So
So
this is the Shrieking in Tongues, which I love the name.
yeah, so this one's a cherry cola barbecue.
I love cherry cola, so
It's quite thick, this one.
okay.
So, whoa, shit. They keep
Okay.
flying out the bottom. This one's a cherry cola
You
barbecue.
can really smell the barbecue scent on that one,
I'm excited for the next one.
and my phone will cut.
Cheers. Mm-hmm. It's a very sweet, smoky barbecue one, that one.
That's good though. So the only one so far that I found like quite hot was the first one actually.
Yeah.
And that was the one that's like the less. So that one's like so far out of them the hottest,
We did it the wrong way
I
around.
think. Well, and then these ones have been quite fruity. Then this one's got a kick to it though.
Yeah.
I mean they've all got a kick.
Yeah. And now,
That one's gonna have a real kick.
and now,
Oh no.
we're going to switch things up.
Okay. Okay then.
Right, so yeah, this is the bourbon, lime, reaper, and extract.
It's got lime in it, or is it lime reaper actually? Yeah.
Oh no, it's got
No.
lime. So
Oh.
it's actually lime, Carolina Reaper. So it's Carolina Reaper mash, which is like mashed down chili basically. So it's Carolina Reaper mash, bourbon whiskey, lime juice, and then there's some other like spices, bits and pieces, and then 9 million extract, which is that stuff that you said you tried in the pipette, that kind of stuff.
So when it's like the really hot ones, that's obviously a bit hot for most people to like take. Is that more designed for when you're cooking to put like a little bit, like if you're making a
like
dish,
an additive?
Yeah, like an additive. Like if you're like, I like a shepherd's pie to have a little bit of a kick. So, but I can't cook that at home like that because he can't have it, so I have to then add it afterwards. But,
Laura's the same. You're the same. When you hate spicy food, whereas I love it. I could just have it with everything.
So she's enjoying watching this then.
Yeah. Well, you're getting involved in this last one. You'd fall over with this one.
Okay, I'm ready for it. Let's do it.
All right, let's go. Let's go. This is where I've talked it up so much. This is where Danny's like, that's nothing.
No, I'm feeling a little bit anxious.
No, you'll be fine.
Exciting.
Let's have to smell of it first.
Oh, that's going to be hot, I can tell.
So this one's a lot more pepper forward, much more pepper forward. So this one's obviously made with fruit. Oh, sorry, this one's fruit, this one's fruit, cherries, and then lemon and lime. Whereas this one is a lot more peppery. You'll be able to tell.
Like my face.
Oh shit! Whoa. Sorry,
that
going flying out. That probably is a bit too much. Sure. Unless you want to do that much, it's up to you. If you do that much, I'll do that much.
All right. That's a lot, isn't it?
Shall
I just tip some of mine onto yours?
Tip some, yeah, do that, yeah, because it literally just comes flying out of the bottle.
Yeah, that's still a lot, isn't it? Oh, you're going more?
No, a tiny bit more. A tiny bit more, or you?
No, I'm good. Right, ready?
Oh,
I can smell it.
Actually. A little bit more. There we go. Oh, God. All right, cool. Okay. Cheers.
Right, cheers.
Cheers. What a vape.
This is the one you wait for, isn't it?
Yeah.
And this is why I look really cool. And it's when you then swallow your saliva that it like... Yeah, it's hot.
I've got a bit of a...
I'm feeling...
Yes.
It's getting worse now.
It does. It gets worse. It builds and builds and builds.
I might try to have a cracker. Just to like...
So that one's a bit more painful than the rest of them. We have a lot more. We have a lot of fun at events with this one.
That's my tongue's now started to water.
I can't talk.
I'm like,
oh,
am I glowing? I had my face micro needled yesterday, so I might be glowing anyway. It's not the chili, it's the micro needling. Yeah, it's hot.
Much hotter.
Oh, it's lovely though. It's got a really nice flavour. It's making my nose is starting to run.
And it sticks around, that one. It lingers. It just stings your tongue. Can you try that a bit?
No. Okay. But I really enjoyed it. It's really good. So now that we're like dying, tell me about your film, Steve.
I'm making a horror short film. I've made some promos. I've done a promo for Fright Rags, Liquid Death. I've kind of mucked around with a few different things. We did one for Passage del Terror, which is like a year-round scare maze. And they were turning out really good. I was really pleased with them. And I just totally got the filming bug. Loved it. So I was like, my plan was to kind of write a short, produce and direct a short, put it all together. Hopefully give it like a sort of a decent festival life, depending on how it turns out. But we've got a really good cast and crew. We've got Kamal, Kamal, yes. Charlie and James. You obviously worked with Charlie and James
they're
before.
Both coming on, but I haven't had them on yet. So
they're awesome. And we've got Mike Fielding, who's Noel Fielding's brother he was in the Mighty Boosh. Guy called Nicholas, Gary Amos, he's fantastic. He's our lead actor, Gary. And it's kind of my first leap into like actually writing something and making it from scratch.
Yeah.
And I was terrified at the beginning because I've actually worked with actors before, and
And it's horrible.
Well, I was just like, I'd heard horror stories, and then obviously, but I was like, do you know what? You see your own journey, isn't it? And I'll be honest with you, so far it's been amazing. Everyone's been super cool. It's literally gone, I don't want to say this out too loud to the universe because we've got to shoot on Saturday. And I'll be like, it was amazing, everyone was great, and we'll turn up Saturday and everyone will be a dick. But no, they definitely won't. So it's called Go to Hell. The film's called Go to Hell. It's, in a nutshell, it's basically a revenge story, but it's about a couple have an argument. She pushes him down the stairs. He wakes up in hell.
Amazing.
And then it's about his journey through hell, and there's a twist at the end, and it's aiming for about 20 minutes long, so we can get it in the festivals and
So
stuff.
it's going to be short?
It's just going to be a short, yeah. So the plan was to kind of make a short to kind of just cut my teeth, like, you know, working with cinematographers, you know, being on set and seeing how it works, and working with actors and stuff, and, you know, seeing if I'm actually any good at it, you know. Really pleased with the script. Sent it round to everybody. They were all really pleased with the script and liked it. And yeah, so far so good. So the plan is to kind of make this, hopefully it's well received in the festival land, make another short, do the same again, and then make a feature. That's kind of my steps.
Because it's good making shorts to kind of find your feet.
Yeah, just because I'm definitely learning, and Kamal's been fantastic.
Oh, he's great, isn't he?
Yeah, he's such a cool dude, and I've worked with a couple of other cinematographers who have just been, I don't want to say anything bad because they're really, really good, but we just haven't really kind of clicked. You know, I think there's been a bit of a power struggle where it's just been, you know, we're not quite on the same page.
Yeah.
So I think at that point, you know immediately, okay, this isn't going to work, you know. You don't want to go into a project dreading going, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, I met Kamal. I had a really good gut feeling about Kamal, and and I was right, you know. He's a
He really
cool guy.
understands, like, because I think there's like some, obviously in indie industry.
I'm still lingering, sorry.
Yeah, I'm still feeling it, but yeah, I can feeling it here now, really, inside. my insides are burning. But in the indie industry, a lot of people do a lot of things. So you might work with a cinematographer who actually does like to direct their own stuff.
Yeah.
And I've had that when you then go and work with one, but you're directing, they kind of want to have their thing on it. It's like, no, I need you to do your job, and I want to do my job, and that's like a struggle. But with Kamal, even though he does direct as well, he totally understands your vision. That's like, she's burning me here now.
Yeah.
Like, I can literally feel like it's burnt me on its
just
way
in
down.
Mine's in the
No,
throat.
it's here. It's like literally in my tummy burning, like, I don't know, my insides. But yeah, he really understands, and like, and because also that I'm not technically trained. Like I'm a trained actress. I'm not trained behind the camera. I'm not a trained director.
Yeah.
And he completely understands like everything that, like, I'm like, I need this. I kind of want it to look like this and this and this and this. Oh my god, it's actually killing me a little bit now. Like here, like I'm actually burning my insides. I need to eat another crisp.
Toilet roll, please. There's a bit of toilet roll in the freezer. No, he is fantastic. He's really good, and like, I had a really good gut feeling, you know. And I've been one of the promos that I made. You know, I was working with a guy that wasn't even telling me.
I don't need the milk. It's okay.
He wasn't even telling me when the cameras were rolling, so I was just like, it's difficult to give your actors direction if you don't even know if the freaking camera's rolling. There was just no communication. It was just all a bit, you know, everyone was sort of pulling in different directions, and it was a shame because it was a really good cast. It was just the people behind the scenes were kind of a bit difficult. So I wanted to make sure going into this that everybody that I was working with was cool, basically, and not a dick. And everybody's been absolutely fantastic. Charlie was amazing. James is fantastic. Like, James just stepped in at the last minute because one of the actors let us down a couple of weeks before the shoot. So Charlie was like, hey, what about James? And I hadn't even come across James. And I was like, hang on a minute, he was in Pandemonium as well. I'm sure I saw him he's been in a number of films. My Bloody Banjo. Yeah. And he, you know, lovely guy, great actor. Like, he sent us a self-tape, and immediately I was just like, it's great.
Yeah.
I don't need any more than that.
He's
you know,
very
fantastic.
versatile. So.
Yeah, really good. And he thinks on his feet really well. And then Mike Fielding, who was Noel Fielding's brother, he was, I don't know if you ever watched The Mighty Boosh. Did you used to watch The Mighty Boosh? It was a comedy. It was a comedy show. It was massive. Like, I want to say 10 years ago, but it was probably longer because time flies.
Yeah.
But it was huge. So he was involved. He was just like a little cameo role, and he was hilarious because, you know, the Boosh was a comedy, so he kind of brought the comedy vibe. The vibe of the movie, by the way, Go to Hell, is it's kind of like a dark. It's a horror, obviously, but it's like dark comedy as well. So I love stuff like Inside Number 9, Steve Pemberton, Reece Smith, League of Gentlemen. I love those guys. But then I also love Rob Zombie. So I want the colourful, you know, gore and quirkiness with the Rob Zombie side of things. And then the kind of British dark humour of the Inside Number 9. And I think I kind of captured it in the script just as if it translates onto screen. So far, so good. Yeah, the rushes that I've seen have been looking really good. And also, I'll just add very quickly, we've been lucky enough to use Screen Parks. You know what Screen Parks?
I know what a Screen Park is.
Scream parts. So yeah, because sometimes I to mention that to people, and it's like, what's a scream part? But yeah, basically
Burning my insides.
I've done a lot of like collaborations with scream parts. Hot sauce has got me into really weird places. But I've done a lot of collaborations with scream parks, and scare mazes are essentially film sets because they're all done up like film sets, you know. So I've got a good relationship with a lot of these places. And I was just like, hey, I'm making a film. Can I come down and film in the bar scene?
I'm literally
Danny's struggling.
Do you
I'm
know what
waffling.
it's like?
This is
I don't
struggling.
know, it's doing something here. I feel like I'm dying. It's like it's not burning my mouth anymore. It's burning my
You know what you
insides.
need?
Really.
You need another bit. Because you're not sorting it out.
It's like I'm getting too hot.
So basically,
Oh my god.
I've talked too much and Daddy's like, I'm getting out of
I
here.
feel like I need to eat something.
Do you want
a sip of this?
Spicy thing?
Try some cocktail? That might sort you out. Is it actually that bad?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
It's like burning my insides.
Do you know what? That's probably the
That's on
lava.
camera.
It eats through your gut, and
Oh,
it probably.
man.
No, that's it might be what they call it, the cramps, the stomach, the capsaicin.
It's doing a
cramps.
cramp.
She's never gonna have me on again.
Guys, I think I'm going to have to call this quits on this podcast and like pass out.
Sorry.
Honestly, I don't know what to do with myself. It kind of went away for a second and now it's like just killing me.
It will.
It will, I
It
know.
will die down. It will die down. It will do. Do you know what? Take another big swig of the milk. Because you need to line your belly. You need to line your stomach.
Oh, it's not even real milk.
It's not even real milk.
What's this? This is milky. That is milky. And boozy. And yellow.
I'm
Yeah,
dying,
you know?
guys, I'm dying. It's just like a weird, it's like if I eat red onion raw, it does the same. It's like it's just burning through my stomach. I mean, it will go.
Have you seen Street Trash? Oh, you don't see where they drink the Viper and then they melt. That's really what this is.
I think I'm getting there. Surviving. It was just like a real weird, uncomfortable moment. Do you know what it is? Because I don't even get period pain, so I don't get cramps. So when I have a cramp, it's like end of the world. It's like the worst thing. I'm like, I'm dying. I feel all right now.
I liken it to being when you get kicked in the nuts and you get a bellyache. It's like that times 10.
Yeah,
for me.
I don't know. It's like the weirdest feeling. It doesn't feel like a tummy ache. It's kind of something like, oh no, I can cope.
I know
Literally
that-
for a second there, I like suddenly got really hot. And I was like, I had to take this off. I flapped around in the corner for a moment. I thought I was going to have to end the podcast, but I'm back in the game. That's weird. So I would say definitely make sure, well, I haven't eaten food today, so it's not like I'm doing this on an empty stomach. Don't do it on an empty stomach.
You went on a journey then. Actually, just went on a journey. A little walk around.
I did. I didn't know what to do. I was like, I wanted to get in like a cold ice bath or something, and that might like cool me down from the outside in.
See, imagine if
No, I feel all right now. Like I'm good.
See, if all 5 were like that would have finished you off. So that's why I thought we'll take
Yeah.
it easy and then we'll just do the.
I mean, there was quite a lot of that one as well. But I do think like eating it like that is probably not a clever idea for day-to-day use, but. Like if I was eating like, I love it when it's a shepherd's pie. So I'll do like a lentil shepherd's pie, and then like literally a couple of drips of that on top would like flavour the whole thing and give it, because the flavour's great, and you get the flavour first, and then you start feeling the heat, and then like I went like once my mouth stopped burning, I was like, oh, I'm okay, and then I was like, oh, I can feel it here burning, and also it's like, but I'm okay now. I don't know what's going to be like later.
Toilet roll in the freezer.
Yeah, you might hear like crying coming from my hotel room.
The hotel room. Is she all right in there?
No,
dear.
that was amazing though. I'm gonna say I want to try and get a few more people to kind of have a go. I don't know who don't I like that one.
Yeah, you should. Oh no, it's that one. Make sure.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
that
that one
one.
there. Oh, also, there's a little bit on the side. Make sure you don't
Oh,
get
is
it on your
there?
hands, just in case you get it in your hands and
That's
get it on the
okay.
skin.
They were because they were really good.
And I would say if you do it with someone, maybe swap them
Swap 'em around,
a little bit. Sweeten
yeah.
them perhaps like that. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, start with the sweeter ones and then go into the hotter
Yeah,
ones.
and then don't tell them. There's just they'll think that they're all the same heat, and then they'll get to that and they'll be like,
Yeah, I know one person who hopefully is coming and they'll be able to do it.
Yeah.
But I feel like with other people, like I don't think I'm insured in case I kill anybody on here. So can you imagine? It would be like, whoops. Whoopsie. But so you sell them all like a singly, but also you do like boxes of 3, and you can like pick and mix, like you know, mix and match.
Yeah. So I used to do a box of 3. I now do a box of 4. So I had a load of boxes. This is really boring, but I had a load of boxes printed up. The cost of cardboard is very expensive. So now I do it differently, but it's a bigger box with a sticker and it looks cooler, and we do them as a box of 4.
Great for like
Good
presents.
deals.
You know, when you like, you don't know what to get somebody. It's like chili sauce presents.
Yeah, we just do like, they're good as gifts. People buy with their eyes, we find, so, and people love a box. So they come and they see the box and they see 4 for 20 quid and they go, oh, I'll have a box, oh, I'll have 2.
Yeah.
And then
I think
before
they're
you
great
know it, you can pay your rent.
Sometimes.
No,
they are great. So what are you going to be watching at the festival? Have you got your
Video shop? Tales of Terror 2.
You've seen the first one, right?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
I own the Blu-ray. Yeah, I bought the special edition Blu-ray with the badges and the stickers and all the bits and bobs.
Yeah, that's really fun. I like that kind of edition. And you haven't seen the second one. You didn't go to horror.
I haven't seen. No, I didn't. We was going to go to horror and see. I can't remember why we didn't go. I think it was really ill. I think I got struck down by a bug or something like that. But I really wanted to go and see it. Singer put a couple of tickets aside for us. I think Singer put a couple of tickets aside and Kamau bought us a couple of tickets. Right. And I was like, oh God, and then I had to tell them both, I'm really sorry guys, we can't make it.
Right.
We was genuinely ill. So now we only live down the road, we're not too far from here. So I'm going to pop back and see it.
Random one.
Yeah.
Was it you I saw post a picture ages ago, like at the Enfield Haunting House?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've just watched The Conjuring 2 again, like recently. We had a day where we were like, it was cold. I live in the northeast and I was freezing, so we watched The Conjuring, and then we're like, we watched Conjuring 2, and then it's obviously based there, and I was like, that's just made me think of that.
Yeah. So the actual house itself, have you been to that? Have you seen the actual house?
No.
It's tiny. It looks like a bungalow. It's not. It's a house, but it's a tiny little council house. And like my mum went to school around the corner. My dad and granddad used to live around the corner, so it's been there. I've known about it like always. And sometimes, because now I live in Hertfordshire, but my wholesalers is near the house. Right. And I go to the wholesalers at like 3 o'clock in the morning because the traffic's crap otherwise. So I just get up and go. And I always go past the house, so I always stop off at the house and just get out and just have a fag and look at the house. And like, this is the most famous haunted house in the world. They've
made the rooms look massive. Like it's like a council house in the UK is not having rooms that big.
Well, no. So another story, very quickly, is that where they shot the film was down a road called Graham Road in Enfield, and I used to live 5 doors up from that house where they shot The Conjuring 2, and that actual house is massive. It's really big. I lived in a flat that was a room that was in the house, like a room basically. But that house is on Graham Road at my old school. So basically I went to see it at the cinema in Enfield, came out of the cinema, drove around the corner, and I was like, this is that house.
Okay, so maybe that's what I saw then. Maybe like the house from the film, not the actual house.
Yeah, I think the one I posted up about was the actual house. They're about a mile apart. So the actual house and the house in the film are like a couple of miles apart. The actual real life haunted house is in Green Street, shithole, and then the one in the film is in Graham Road off of Baker Street. In Enfield, also a shithole, but not quite as big as a shithole as the actual house.
What's your actual favourite horror film ever in the whole wide world?
I thought you might ask me this. I always say Nightmare on Elm Street because I love Freddy. I love Nightmare on Elm Street. Growing up, my stepdad used to run a video store, the old cliche thing, and I was particularly Graham Humphrey's artwork. I was always kind of drawn towards, as a kid, you're like, what is this? What is this thing? What's in this video? So Nightmare on Elm Street, I was like drawn to at a really early age. So I want to say that. I'm a massive Rob Zombie fan, so I really like House of a Thousand Corpses, and I like the way that film was like a labour of love for him. It was all props from his house and shot over a period of time, and it's so colourful and weird, and I love stuff like that. But I'd actually say, so they're definitely 2 of my favourite films. I'd say my favourite film is Aliens. James Cameron.
That's the second one, isn't it? The second one, yeah.
I'd say that's my favourite film of all time. That's a film that I can watch over and over and over again. And also, as a teenager, I remember Alien War. I just loved it. I love the whole Alien universe. So I'd say Aliens.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. I think I've kept you a bit longer than I was supposed to, though.
Oh, that's
I was
all
like,
right.
I'm just
We're
going to
having
do
some fun.
short ones here while we're at the festivals. I'm not stealing people away from the festival for too long, but I felt like as I nearly died there, I had to make it. Just stay here long enough so you all knew I was okay.
And I'm a waffler as well. I just talk and talk and talk and talk. I talk so much we walked off. Do you know what I mean? I think that's what it was. I don't think it was the source. I think she's just like, this guy, he's just chatting shit. I'm walking off. But no, thank you very much for having me on. I appreciate it. Thank you. It's very weird because many years ago when we did go to Horror on Sea, and I remember watching you on, I think it's Pandemonium to see, but there's other films.
Well, did you ever
lots
see
of films.
My Bony Banjo? That was I wasn't there that
seen
year
that
though.
one.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen that one. No, I haven't seen that one. I do want to see that because obviously now knowing James as well.
I feel like that would be up your street.
Is that?
Did you see Eating Miss Campbell?
I haven't seen that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's another Liam Regan film, isn't it?
Yeah.
You did both of those. Yeah. No, I do. I want to check those out because I want to check out Liam's work as well, and also our mate Gareth did the artwork for Eating Miss Campbell. He actually so the poster for Eating Miss Campbell, the same guy did this. He designed our logo. So it's all very incestuous, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I feel. I mean, the UK is not a big place.
Yeah.
And especially in like the independent horror industry, everyone knows each other. So like, you know, we can live at opposite ends of the country and it's only going to take you like 5-6 hours. Well, I do live at the opposite end of the country now, but
Where do you live? Whereabouts are you?
near Newcastle.
Oh wow, so you're wow.
Miles and miles away. So I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning,
Wow.
jumped in the car,
That's a mish.
and but
Oh,
it's good. It's like, you know, it's not like I'm here for a day, I'm here for 4 days. So
Maybe 5 if you have some more of that.
oh my god, I don't know if I'm ever leaving. Just bury me out the back somewhere. Like honestly, this cinema is a labyrinth. So I'm set up in just like, well, I guess this was a meeting room or I don't know what it was. But I've had a bit of a wander around and it's an absolute labyrinth. Like you could get lost in here and never see light again.
Is it a shopping centre? Is it like a...
We're in a shopping centre,
It is a shopping centre,
and
isn't
that's another labyrinth. So that's like,
I love it. I wish I'd just let you wander around the whole thing, like in Dawn of the Dead.
You can probably go on a tour if you ask nicely. I can probably go on a tour. I've had a bit of a wander because I have done some filming here before. So we have like when it's like.
I'd love to film in a shopping centre. I just love a shopping centre.
Yeah.
I love shopping.
Do you like shopping? I hate shopping.
I love it.
Yeah.
I like shopping.
No, I'm an online shopper.
I'm an online shopper and a physical shopper.
Because I don't like people.
I don't like
So
people.
you know, like
but I
when
like
you're shopping, they're like
shopping.
slow and they're in your feet and they're like in your way. And...
Oh no, I feel that. And the thing is, because now I'm self-employed, so I think, right, I'll go at this time because all the idiots will be at work or somewhere else.
And then they're not.
And you get there and it's like, oh my god, there's a million old grannies like walking like this. Fuck's sake, man. It's just like, oh man, there's literally never a time to go out when there's no one around. So I get it why people shoot people. You know? Actually, cut that bit out.
That's a little extreme, but that could be a
I could
film.
kill someone easily. I could easily. Someone said, "Here's a gun. You can choose someone like that you hate, and you can get away with it." I'd be like, "No problem, no fucking problem."
Well, that is a film, isn't it? Purged. Isn't that like that? You get given the free reign to do that. Yeah. I don't know.
I'm
maybe.
joking. I'm not joking. I'm joking. Anyway.
On that note, hopefully everybody will get out of this with their lives intact.